you guys are all doing well. I am just taking a little break from packing. And as you can tell, my neighbor has decided he's blowing up something. That's so crazy. Anyway, I can't shut the window. It won't help any. So, hey Miss Christy, how are you, girl? Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to get over. I'm like a little overwhelmed with all of my. You guys, I don't care what I do. The law of probabilities that my neighbors, which I'm not going to miss, are going to like do some ridiculous. It's just so stupid. All I can say is, hi, Devin. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Jamie. Oh my God. So I'm like overwhelmed. I packed myself into like, guys, I've packed and packed and packed. I've given away, I've packed, I've purged. Doing a load of towels and sheets right now to take to the Humane Society. Do you guys have that where you are? Do you guys have that? Do you have that where they can where you can take your stuff to the Humane Society and they'll your towels and sheets and stuff like that and they'll do it. So I'm just putting this notice in my little crafting group. So I'm doing an enormous load of towels and sheets and what small, lightweight blankets um, to the Humane Society. I'm sorry, I'm just posting this in my. Hi, Susie. So I packed some of my magazine journals. I'm packing some of the stuff. I have like a myriad of stuff that I'm like art journals that I've been working on and stuff like that over the years that I'm definitely taking with me. But I've also found like I have like a stack of like magazines that I thought I would just like harvest a few pictures of. So our final date to be here in Hawaii is the New Year's Eve. And Myrtle Abrams had asked me eons ago, because she does an all day New Year's Eve, New Year's Day craft along. And she'd asked me eons ago if I'd take a spot. And I said yes. And so, I thought I'd be gone by now, you guys. I didn't know it was gonna be like I didn't know it was gonna be, stretching it out, but I'm not gone. So I will craft on New Year's Eve. Her time zone Central Time, and I think my time spot. See, originally I thought it was New Year's Day, but it's New Year's Eve. I guess I committed to, which is fine since I'm here. In her time slot, she's Central Time, so I'll be crafting. I think at 3 o'clock Central Time. So I am going to keep out a couple of my magazine journals, but I do because I've loved working in this book. I've worked in this book a couple of years. Um, and it does have some blank pages, so I may fill it in. I get to start fresh with the new year in a new world. Yes. Oh gosh, you guys. Hi, Malia. You guys have no idea. Okay, I've stressed myself out beyond. We have hardly any furniture left, um, which is really good. We have our bed. My daughter's visiting her grandmother in Boston, so she's there. So yeah, it's so New Year's Eve we fly out. So I'll craft on New Year's Eve day at 3 o'clock Central Time, whatever time that is here, and then I'm pal. So I've made myself good and stressed. So I thought, well, let me sit and glue. Never underestimate the power of the glue, right? So, guys, I've loved working on this book. If you guys haven't made a glue book for no reason, I suggest you do it. It doesn't. it doesn't have to be perfect or right. It just has to be what you want. Hi, Carrie. So did you guys all have a good Christmas? I meant to like come on around the Christmas Eve or whatever, but girls, I was so overwhelmed with myself. A new chapter begins. That's right, Sherry. I agree with you. And all of you guys that have bought stuff from me, you should be getting it soon. If you haven't, email me and let me know, and I will double check on the tracking. My sweet Hottie has helped me with all of it, and you know, it's a feat for sure. You had a good Christmas. Oh, I'm glad. You guys, ours was so low key. All of our kids are grown except for one that we have at home, and she's 15, and she slept until I don't know 1 o'clock or something. I don't know. It was good. So I made us like a little brunch. I made her sweet rolls, and I made Blake and I frittatas, which I love frittatas. Because I found a bag of numbers I had saved. I wonder if I brought it over here. It's so silly because it's like the stuff I'm like keeping or the stuff that I'm like partial to. Probably anybody else would look at it and go, "That's trash." But for me, I like it. So what can I say? Let me see if I don't. I guess I didn't bring those numbers over here. See, I just had like a random number page, and some books, like some books that I cut apart, have really big numbers on on the pages. Let me see if this is one of them that did. I must have torn all the pages out of that one already. Yeah, it has been a while. I agree with you. So for me, so we had a good Christmas. So I made us like a little like a brunch, and then I we voted, and my littlest youngest daughter does not like turkey and all that stuff or ham. So I said, "Well, what do you want?" Since she's the only one home, and she said, "I want shrimp." So that's what I made. Made shrimp and green beans. It was the easiest. The easiest. I wonder if I have anything with color. It was the easiest dinner I've ever made. So tell me what you guys all did for Christmas. Did you guys all have oh, here's some good numbers in this one. Did you guys all have the traditional, or what do you guys eat for Christmas? What do you guys eat for Christmas? Yeah, green beans and shrimp it was. My oldest daughter was like, "I'm glad I'm not there. She doesn't like shrimp." I said, "Well, obviously, if you were here, we would have made something else." Hi, Linda. He is good at packing, Linda. He is really good. You know why? Because when he was living in New York City, he used to work he's a very good artist himself, but he was in school and he worked for a really famous painter. And this painter's work sold for millions of dollars. So he definitely had to make sure everything got there okay. And over the years, I mean, he's done all kinds of stuff. So he did. He wrapped it like it was like he was good. He's a good packer. You had waffles and bacon. Ooh, I want that. And a huge bowl of fruit. You had everyone Christmas morning. That's a great idea, Sherry. Hey, Barb. You had BLTs for Christmas dinner this year? Oh, that sounds good too. You and your hubby are vegetarian. So you made a turkey left, etc., for your boys. Oh, nice. You know what, Devin? I used to host a holiday dinner. It wasn't necessarily on Christmas Day, but it was in the 2 weeks. When I lived in New York City, and I had friends that were kosher. I had friends that were vegan. I had friends that were vegetarian, and at the time, my oldest daughter was vegetarian. And right, and so I used to make a myriad of things, and I perfected the vegetarian. I guess it was a vegan nut loaf. which I would have never thought been good, but it really was. So I've made all of the above. You made homemade spinach lasagna. Ooh, I want that too. I'm hungry. Can you tell? You get Chinese for Christmas dinner? Oh, I love that. You don't have any volume? Can anybody not? You guys can't hear me? Let me see. Let me see. System preferences. Guys, do you notice every single time you do some sort of live or you computer sometimes resets and it's so stupid. Let me see. Barbecue sandwiches sounds good too. Your volume's good? Oh, okay. Cranberry stuffed lentils. Hey, Miss Dana. You went out and came back? Okay, good. You can't hear me at all. What did I say? Oh, no. You guys, I don't, it looks like according to my, according to my settings, it looks like it's good, but you guys, I never know anything. You know, can I just tell you? I don't know nothing anymore. So my little one, she left Christmas night to go and see her grandma. And her grandmother is 91. And so that was super awesome. Anyway, so her grandmother's 91, so that's awesome. So she's having a good time. We decided we are going to take a little detour on New Year's Eve. And my sister just recently relocated to Las Vegas, and she also has a house, but she lives on a different island than I do. So I haven't seen her, and so she is going to be there, and so we're going to take a little detour and spend a few days with her, which is kind of good for our pets because you guys know we have really old pets. So we're only flying. So we're flying from here to Las Vegas, which is like 5 hours, 5.5 hours. And then we are going to stay for a couple days, and then we're going to head to our new home, our new old home. And I'm super excited. And I think our house sitter is actually excited. She's like, I need friends. She's like, I don't think she thought when we asked her to house sit that she was going to be there by herself all the time. Hey, Miss Sassy T. Who are we inspiring? I'm just, you know what, Sassy T, I'm having my final crafting days here in Hawaii. A little bittersweet, a little fun, just some crafting time. And because I don't know, I mean, I'm sure that once I get to North Carolina, I'll be able to craft, but how soon I'll be able to craft, I don't know. Hi, Mary Lou. So how soon I'll be able to craft, I don't know. Hear my little dog. Guys, we started giving her some vitamins. And I'm telling you, she's like a spring chicken, this little dog. Know what is going to happen once we get there. I really don't know. But I'm excited to find out. So we'll see, you know. So what are you guys crafting on? Just leave them there. What are you guys crafting on? Maui is very busy right now, which I will say is not necessarily, I think we're all a little bit worried about the new strain of things. Primarily because we only have like 30 hospital beds. So if anybody gets really sick, it's kind of difficult here. Wow, you guys look at this Nat Geo. This is like, what is this? This is a 2019 one, and it's called the Arctic. But look at this. It's talking about all the stuff that floats in. Wow, look at it. It's crazy. But I mean, that's terrible, but look how beautiful the collection that they've added are. I mean, or at least just doing it by color is. Yeah, we have that problem here in Hawaii too. One of the islands that nobody lives on because the Navy bombed it and broke the water table is called Ka'ahulave. And you can see it from Maui. My middle daughter, when she was in school, they went over and did beach cleanup. She said on one side of the island there were mattresses. Like, and nobody lives on this island, you guys. So it's like crazy what ends up in the ocean. Anyway. Right? Some of these Nat Geos have like some really great. I haven't tried Citrusolve. Have any of you guys tried Citrusolve with these the newer ones? I've tried it with the older ones and they work out great. But I haven't tried it with the newer ones. But there's some bones. I guess that's supposed to be Bach. It's believed to be Bach's skeletons, and I guess they're looking that Bach's hands were really big. That's so crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm missing what you got. You've had a sinus cold? Oh, no. Hey, Charlene. So I'm just going to craft for a little bit, and you guys hang out and craft with me. And I would enjoy that very much. I'm sorry. Let me just see. I'm really choppy. Okay, well, let me just see if I can change the internet. If I lose you guys, I'll come back. Okay, I'll try to